Power usage is pretty high. Let's upgrade the solar panels. Or build additional ones, I should say. It's really weird, like, I get from gameplay design, but I'm thinking, what is the reasoning that they had, like the corporation, to have this giant thing get launched, but 5/6 of it, you're forbidden from accessing? Alright, let's override locks to Sector 2. How are the controls of Neo 3's demo? Windshark? They were quite good. I have no complaints on the keyboard and mouse controls for Neo 3. They were quite good. I would say on... Hold on. So, Neo 3, the controls were fine, and I could rebind stuff. The main thing that was, I guess, very, very small annoyance was system bloat. Right? Like, there's a button for block. There's a button for, like, parry, and there's a button for, like, parrying. It's like a special parry that you use when the enemy does a big red attack. That could have all been the same button, but they made them separate. And the key bindings and stuff like that was fine, but it's just I had to, like, make a lot of extra bindings, like, more than I normally do for a Souls-like because of all the systems in the game. And I did try binding them to the same key. And there are some things that you can put on the same key, but nothing that I wanted to. The system storage is full. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Are you using iron for ship repairs or manpower? Huh? I don't know what you mean. What is this? Asteroid with ice. Okay. Wait, I saw... There. Alright. Wait, what? I have 2 science ships. Why? What is going on? Where's my other science ship? Oh, it's still... okay, the construction's not done on it. I thought it was done.
Science ship team has completed a task.
Venturing deeper within, the team of the Thales reached a construction site, deserted and almost entirely frozen. Several possible storage areas have been identified but are blocked by ice. The team could try to break through the ice or restart the station's heating system in an attempt to thaw out the complex. In one of the storage areas, through the transparency of the ice, a preserved corpse can be seen. I feel like if they can get the heating system back on, that would be an easier solution. But I feel like that might also aggravate the local wildlife. Because we already know there's a bunch of, like, monkeys and mushroom spores and stuff like that around there. So maybe not heat the whole place up at once. And I'm further reinforced in that thinking that the thing that sounds like the obvious solution is also the shorter amount of time. So it's like that's the tempting one. So I'm gonna try breaking through the ice. size of the cryo center. Another weird one.
New request awaits your attention. An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
An accident has occurred in the following building. Infirmary. Stanford Nihei Klein projections indicate that poor working conditions and power overloads can cause accidents. It should also be taken into consideration that larger buildings are more likely to have more serious accidents. Pledge to repair the infirmary within 10 cycles and keep it running optimally for 2. Okay. So all you do is you just click on the wrench? I'm guessing I just spend resources and then they take care of it. Okay, looks like this little dude. He's forklift certified. He's got this. He's got this. Man, this thing is taking forever. Probe has completed its scan. Debris field. Processing science. Standing by. New probe. Avoid accidents in the infirmary for 2 seconds. Yeah, trying. Recovery progress. Oh, there's some people in there healing. Okay. This thing is still putting along.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Transmission from Anna Bensusan, probe data analyst. We have verified the data several times and can confirm the existence of a vast debris field covering an area of several thousand kilometers. At the center of the field is a colossal artificial structure, which even in its ruined state makes the Tikan look like an insect. Okay, so real quick. Earlier, I said I had 2 thoughts. Thought 1 was that we blasted off, didn't actually move, blew up the moon, and like just vaporized all life on Earth. Like we had just hit them with the the extinction missile from Warhammer 40k. I can't remember the name of it. The other thought I had was we went into the future. After we found the ship that had like the graffiti on the side and corpses stuck to the side, it's like, okay, we're definitely in the future. This is not like, you know, we just did this planet-wide exterminatus in 2 seconds. It's not that, because the ship had to have time for all that stuff to happen. So, further reinforcing the idea that we've gone through time. No signals have been detected. Or parallel universe. No signals have been detected. We've identified 3 areas for investigation. The core of the structure, a secondary structure that looks to be the remains of a destroyed loading dock, and a particularly dense area of the debris field close to the other 2 sites. We recommend the utmost caution being taken when approaching these areas. The floating debris will make navigation difficult and interfere with communications. Summary of intelligence on the debris field. The Hope is holding station at the edge of the debris field. A route has been mapped through the areas and identified for investigation. Let's go from the outside in. So first, let's survey the dense area of debris. Okay, power is fine. We got tons of those. We are researching stuff. This thing is taking for freaking ever. Hey, there we go. Oh, Steam achievement. Unlock a sector. Okay. Okay, so...
A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright, first we're gonna work on clearing this stuff out a bit. Okay, pause. Science ship team has completed a task. They're done with Saturn? The Thales team has recovered a number of valuable resources. Via biometric data sampling, they identified the preserved corpse as that of Ixion, administrator of Neptune's Hyperlux station, Theakai. The body was found with a handwritten letter of farewell and an apology to the inhabitants of Theakai station and appears to be unfinished. 2 electronics. Okay. So this one is standing by. Alright, you go there, and that one's in an event. Alright, so are my builders going to then go in here? I guess I'll find out soon. Oh. Administrator, many of the crew are malnourished. According to Neocon Bargeville predictive theory, productivity will soon drop by 23%. Longer-term starvation would not only increase this to 75%, but also accelerate the proliferation of deviant behavior on board the Tikkun. Pledged to have 32 units of food stored in Sector 1 within 20 cycles. Stored. Okay, how much can this thing hold? Wait, where's food? Oh, wait. Hold on, we have 42 right now. Wait, did we already finish that? Are we done? We have 42 stored right now. Administrator, new sector has successfully been unlocked. This is a historic moment for Dolo's AEC in the Tycoon mission. Trust bonus plus 10%. Okay. You know what? To save them some travel time, I'm going to do this for now. And then move things around as needed. What? Hold on. How do we... Oh, did I have to do that first? Oh, there we go. Okay, so your builders don't go from sector to sector. You gotta do it like this. You gotta put a workshop in there. But will they do deliveries from sector to sector?
Ship has arrived at its destination.
Alright, you're gonna be food. Science ship. Mars. An old, disused complex named Richter's Facility has been located on the surface of Mars. Summary of intelligence on Richter's Facility. The derelict UN-owned facility is covered almost entirely by Martian sand. Existing Dolos clearance codes can be used to interact with the complex systems. Caution is advised as the weight of the sand may exceed the structure's load-bearing capacity. Just get on the roof with a leaf blower and just knock it off. That's fine. Use Dolos clearance codes to access the complex. Alright, so again, how do I move stuff from sector to sector? Speed up crew transfer between sectors also allows the expansion of some buildings' influence to all sectors. You need to research train stations. I don't think I've got access to that yet. I think I just got to keep working on what I have access to right now. Let's see. Hey, Mr. Streamer. Long-time lurker here. Shortgoers 2 question. What's up? Coming back after more than 2 years, I'm trying to find a chill, relaxing build for mostly open-world meta story and maybe strikes that has good damage and on the tankier side. Preferably Guardian, but willing to roll any class. Should I stick to meta battle Snowcrow builds, or do you have any secret recommendation? So... Okay, so Snowcrow builds are going to be min-maxing one thing. Like if you do a Snowcrow build for like Ranger, for example, it'll show you how to be max DPS, but that usually means being kind of fragile, like glass cannon, you know? So if you want a build that also has some survivability, let's say, like, you know, the Quick Untamed that I play is very survivable because Ranger has high base hit points, or medium, I should say, but also it has a lot of life stealing. Something like Scrapper that constantly puts barrier on itself while fighting. Reaper that has 2 hit point bars. Yeah, Lord Hyzen's builds. Yeah, Lord Hyzen on YouTube has a lot of builds that are very, very effective and also do high damage, and they're not at risk of dying. There's certainly quite a few options. We're going to have to temporarily put this here. Why did it default to being food as soon as I plop that down? And why did it build instantly? Oh, wait, mess hall, 1 free. Ooh. Homeless in Sector 2. Yeah, working on it.
No more resources available to mine.
Alright. Let's see. An event. Mark, what did you do for Valentine's Day yesterday?
Team has completed a task.
Nothing crazy. Well, nothing crazy that's PG. My wife was like, you know what? We've had a lot of expenses lately. Let's not go out or do anything crazy. And I was like, really? That sounds amazing. All right. Let's see. So 40 of the crew are starved. Oh god. No, we got the mess hall. All right, that should fix that situation. Again, are they going to pull food from the other sector? I hope so. All right, and then... All right, they need 40, at least 3 of these for now.
A science ship team has completed a task.
The codes briefly reactivated the base's defense systems. Due to the facility's state, they fortunately overloaded and are now offline. The team of the Thales did not suffer any losses. Inspect Scientific Study Center. Debris field data summary. The wrecks of shuttles float everywhere. Most belong to the UN, though there are some bearing the acronym BMS. Despite the many hazards and potential psychological impacts from the presence of human corpses, the Hopes team was able to locate some salvageable resources. Investigate the ruined loading dock. Oh. Should be the button with the cubes. Resource management. Click and drag the bar to the desired resource quantity.
A science ship team has completed a task.
We managed to locate and extract a number of encrypted data files from the center's digital archive. During the final stages of extraction, our perimeter team discovered a wall on the verge of collapse. They warned us before it gave way and sand flooded the area. No one was seriously injured. How convenient. Alright. Make another mining ship. Just a bunch of weird pathways so that we can vacuum up all these resources over time. Standing by. Okay, you go to Venus. Let's probe someone. Oh! Battery tier 1 unlocked. Okay. Memorials. Alright, what's... Do I have to build battery?
A science ship team has completed a task.
There you are. Stores 100 power. We'll do one in each sector. What is this? Building not connected to an active... Wait, what? Oh, okay, there we go. Wasn't done yet. Okay. So I'm just going to cram a bunch of stuff together on this side and start making it more organized, going from the right to the left, and dismantle and move these as needed, I think. Okay. Health. There are no active health buildings in Sector 2. Okay. Infirmary.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Let's see. Frozen human remains constitute the majority of the debris that surrounds the loading dock. Evidence suggests that the area experienced depressurization after a structural breach. The dock itself has been looted and partially dismantled. Several cairns have been left around, arranged in helical shapes and erected using makeshift materials. The team did find a few resources, and these have been prepared for extraction. Investigate the core of the structure. Probe data has revealed mining and industrial infrastructure below the surface of Venus. According to reports from the exploration team, the subterranean site consists of mining infrastructure and a large assembly line. Many embalmed bodies were found in the area. The line seems to have been originally used to fabricate solar sails. Tycoon engineers suggest that with minor repairs it could be restarted. Sure, that doesn't cost me much. Alright, try to restart it. is that? Let's see what that is. Fleet. You know what? We're going to do that just to make sure that they focus on different things. Okay. So the health building is coming online. Alright, so they need a storage for chips over here.
A probe has completed its scan.
Probe. Where? Outer Hope. A Dolos emergency signal is broadcasting from these coordinates and originates from the research station Outer Hope. Okay, next time a science ship is available. Batteries are useful if you don't want people to get mad at you when you try. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I just put... I mean, honestly, I immediately thought of strategies in Riftbreaker. Like, anytime you have a power outage, the battery keeps things going until the power is reestablished. So yeah, put one in each section. At least one in each section. Faux show.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Pause. Where? A breakdown has occurred and prevents operation. Where's the repair button? I don't I mean, okay, 0.9. I guess they're fixing it automatically.
Probe has completed its scan.
One thing that kind of bugs me, when a science thing happens, if you click over here on the notification, it zooms the screen to where the science thing happened. Shows you what you did, right? When a probe completes what it's doing and you click on the notification, it does not move the screen where the probe thing happened. So you're just like, okay, what was I doing? What thing finished? What was the last thing I did did something with a probe? Are you enjoying the game? Are the people being demanding yet? I mean, we've killed like 99% of humanity, so it's not too bad dealing with what's left. No Mima? I hid him earlier because I was trying to show the thing in the bottom left and I forgot to put it back on. First visuals reveal a huge damaged structure surrounded by arches that have detached from their central axis. These arches show extreme signs of deterioration. The structure is covered in traces of explosive residue, collision impacts, and scarring from unknown weaponry. After exploring the few areas of the structure that remain accessible, the team of the Hope spotted a number of salvageable resources near a ruined assembly area. Further analysis is possible, but will take time. Investigate the ruined assembly area.